Welcome back to another ripple making day. I would say this is a damn fine day because we have the amazing Sheena Walker with us today. Sheena and I were just having a good catch up because we've known each other for about 10 years. This woman has watched me go through my transformation, and how about that? We're both pretty in pink today. Sheena, welcome to One Drop.
Thank you so much, Sammy. Actually, I was just thinking, being around inspirational people was always something I thought when I was around you, going back when you were younger and when we met, when we were both younger. And I think there's something to be said for being around inspirational people.
Yeah, I do. Well, you are definitely one of those. I mean, you've been such a shining light in my life. I've never forgotten you, and it sounds like you've never forgotten me, and our orbits are meeting again today. I mean, what a great opportunity for us to come back together and do a little spotlight with you. So Sheena, for those that don't know you, can you tell us all, like, what do you do and why do you do it?
Well, right now, I've created a program called Performance by Design, and it's quite specific, particularly in our economy right now. And I work with individuals and companies. And the key thing is I take them from being an expert with their knowledge in their brain to being an authority in the competitive field. And there's two things I do to achieve that with them. That is teach them and design business mastery just for them. But the second thing, which is close to both our hearts, is I teach them world-class professional speaking in business.
Beautiful. Yeah, and you've been doing that a long time. It's not like you just fell from a tree and said, I'm going to teach public speaking. You've been doing this for a long time. And actually this comes back to you being a high performance athlete. Will you give us a little bit of an insight into how you went from being an athlete to helping others to be that athlete as a speaker?
And I think that without realizing it when I was younger and moving into the world of work, I was always that little bit different. I always had this quality standard as an athlete in my head about being disciplined, having the grit, the planning, the training, and delivering outcomes in 24 hours and 40 hours. I mean, people like Andy Murray, he gets told something right now and he does it this afternoon. And that's the approach I would take in the world of business. It's not next week or a month. It's how do you become a high performer? And that's one of the things that I say to people. Don't just be a presenter, be a high performer in everything you do.
That's, yeah, quite. We were talking just before we came on about bios. Sheena said, oh my God, I see some bios that need some work. We've actually been working on biographies all this week in the Ripple Makers Mastermind for that very reason, because if you are going to shine, then there's this opportunity for each and every one of you to be exceptional in the way that you are introduced before you've even opened your mouth. It's so important that that piece is down. Sheena, do you have a tip for us on how to make even more impact today?
Okay, my tip starts with a statement, and it's speaking is the most profitable skill in the business world today. You may not have thought about that before. Why am I saying that? Well, research has shown right now today that top companies are recruiting and bringing people in to deliver services that are great speakers. If you're stepping up in your career, if you've got a new idea and you're an entrepreneur, it's really important that you start to think and step up. Don't just think, what am I doing today? It's Friday. Look at, am I that most profitable speaker? Is what I do the very best that I can be? Am I going to go out to deliver my services? And part of one of the words I use is thinking into design. How have you designed you? Could it be different? Could it be shaped different? I don't mean wearing a different bra, wearing a different blouse. I mean, shaping what you do. And some of the things I think about is that designing a new you is having that competitive edge. And the market's saturated in the last 2 years. So unless you've got that competitive edge. So with that in mind, my tips afterwards, I'll send it to you, Sammy. I've got a gift. of 6 steps to be that most profitable person in business for all your people and your readers.
That's phenomenal. Thank you so much, Sheena. I'll get that sent out. We can put that into the guide section of the OneDrop group, actually.
Yeah.
So Sheena, how can we help and support you? If there's anything that we can do, any recommendations we can give, any introductions, any support, what would you most want us to help you with?
I think based on our conversation about people not having focus and clarity in their bio, I just love, and I've worked with lots of individuals and companies to help to give them different results in their business. So I would love if I could work with, perhaps not your readers, but with the companies they're with or the joint ventures, to help them to step up and to be positioned to lead the field. And it would be great if, maybe not now, but in a month or 2 months, to say, oh, I remember hearing that Sheena redesigns people. That would be super.
Fantastic. So Sheena, are you looking for opportunities to speak? Are you looking for any like introductions to podcasts and things like that?
Yes, well, I've actually got my own podcast, which I've had for a couple of years, called The Power of Vocal Dynamics. So twofold there. I'd quite like to have people on my podcast, but I'd also like to go on other people's podcasts and speak about performance, your performance, because I believe now, Sammy, that it's not about you and I, it's about the audience that we've got, the you focused and helping the people. I think is really important.
Yeah.
So yes, looking for opportunities to speak. I've been out globally and I'd like to continue. Australia or California or America, I'd like these opportunities, would be super. Thank you for asking.
Oh, well, we will keep our ears and eyes open, guys and girls, ripple makers. Please keep your eye out for Sheena. If you hear of anything, anyone talking about performance, high performance, speaking, public speaking skills, say, I know a woman who you need on your stage. Guys and girls, connect with Sheena. If you go up to the members tab at the top of this group, you can click on that. You can go find Sheena, connect, and Sheena and you can collaborate. You can connect. You can go and do all those extraordinary things that ripple makers do to make waves together. Remember, individually we are one drop, but together we are the ocean. And this community is all about collaboration. Sheena, is there anywhere that you would like everybody to go to find out more about the work that you're doing?
Well, I've actually got a little digital card which is expanded. I can maybe put that in the group if that's okay with you. But and they can contact me on LinkedIn or send me a direct message. I'm okay with that. But I'd like to leave them just 5 little words is, for all your listeners, become the greatest and perform at your finest.
Oh, I love that. Become the greatest and perform at your finest. Sheena, thank you so much for dropping in with us at One Drop today. I'm really, really pleased that we got to connect again. Let's not leave it so long next time. And guys and girls, we will be back on Monday with our next Ripple Maker Spotlight. We've got another 5 amazing spotlights for you next week. Do connect, celebrate each other, champion each other, and get out there, be that ripple you want to see in the world. So take care, have an amazing day, and put in place this tip that Sheena's given you today. Sheena, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Bye. Bye.
See you soon.